Welcome to another video. Again, it is about 65 degrees out. Fall finally came around. Really feels like it this afternoon. Earlier today it didn't feel so much like it, but when you're used to 75, 80 degree days and evenings being 70 degrees, 65, 70 probably, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 65 degrees is pretty chilly. But I'm gonna get started with chores here, and sounds like something might have broke on this thing. This manure spreader, I'm not 100% sure. Have to look into it a little bit. Adrian is saying something about the gearbox might have seized up. I'm not sure. Like I said, I gotta look into it. We'll see. We had 2 heifers leave here today to go to their owner, and I'm not sure how many heifers he brought. I'm thinking he brought a couple heifers and a bull. So I'd like to see the fella. There's 2 smaller heifers there, but I don't know where the bull is, so guess we'll just let it set for now. Adrian's been hauling manure back and forth from here to Criswell all day. I was using the Kuhn manure spreader till that thing quit working right. Then he switched over to the New Holland manure spreader, which is a little bit smaller, I think. And he's running, so I'm gonna go try to get that Kuhn working again, because I really do not want to fork that off by hand. That is not fun. I've had to do it like 2 or 3 times with our little manure spreader, our little international manure spreader that can handle like 2 scoops of manure from the skid loader, whereas this Kuhn probably can hold like 10 to 12 scoops of manure. So it'd take way longer and is way less fun, even though the international one is not fun at all. So we're gonna go drain this oil out of the gearbox and see what's up. That's about straight water. Ooh. There's more water in there than I was hoping. That's probably our problem. What caused it to begin with was the water. Oop, I'm gonna run out of space. I gotta go get another bucket quick. There goes Adrian with another load. Alright, I gotta find my oil and everything. Hopefully, I hope so bad that gearbox isn't locked up. Adrian mentioned that he thinks it is. I hope so bad it isn't, because that'd be awful. Absolutely awful. Good news is the gearbox isn't locked up. Bad news is I don't know why it's not working. I'm gonna run our disgusting oil down there across this just to see if I can find any pieces of metal in it. If we can't, that's awesome. If we do, that's not so good. The thing that worries me the most is when we opened up that plug, me and Adrian, there was water in it. So I don't know if something just bit fast a little bit and it loosened just fine. I really don't know. So we have some new oil coming and we're gonna run this through just to see if there's any metal in. So let's do that now. Adrian's coming in here with it for another load. I got some time, so I'm gonna quickly load them up, and I think Dad looks like it's gonna be the last load before start cleaning out the barn. Dad wants to clean out the whole barn, which is just actually just the back heifer pen, so that'll take a day or so to get everything cleaned up nice. But yeah, we'll load this quick before supper and then go on from there, I guess. I'm not sure what we'll do after this. How much can you see right now? A little bit. Sun setting, pretty nice sunset. We're gonna unhook the New Holland manure spreader, hook the 6150 to the Kuhn manure spreader there, and we're gonna take the Kuhn out and test it again. Yep. And test the Kuhn, and hopefully it works well. We put oil in the gearbox. Adrian thought it had seized up, but it didn't. But because of that, we found out that there was water in there, which is good that we found that out before it ruined something. So far everything's good. And when Adrian was wrong was the belt was slipping in the front. We don't know why. So we're gonna go do some testing, and hopefully if the belts just wore out or a little bit something simple like that. could not figure out what's wrong with it other than maybe that. So let's go try it. We're gonna test run it. Up, down. Starting to stop there again. Still slipping. Needs almost more power just to flip it over. It worked there for a second. It worked. We got it going now. Spread is very nice on this thing. You can't really see it here. It's so dark and it's so thin yet, but spread is very nice. Here was the New Holland. Kind of see it there. Bunch of clumps, and then this one. Very nice. This one had a lot of hay on. Looks like everything went good. He came back and backed the blockers down. We ran the manure spreader a little bit. We just emptied the load that was loaded on it earlier, but it seemed to work pretty decently once it just started going. I'm not sure what was up with it, but once it started, it ran just fine and worked great actually.
Had a hard time starting.
Yeah, it had a hard time starting, but once it was going, it was fine. So maybe there's a little bit something wrong that we don't know about yet. Maybe it's just getting used again, you know, if it sat for a while and didn't properly get used for a couple years. Yeah, I don't know, but it seems to be working fine now. So Adrian's gonna do some more testing tomorrow while I'm at work. Yeah, I'd rather be here helping test, but it is what it is. Gotta make money somehow. Yeah, we're gonna clean up the shop tonight. I'm gonna try to get done with my rake tonight. I think I have everything except for a tire. So yeah, so far so good. Should continue to stay that way. Well, old rotary tiller tine works great for a handle for a 256 rake cable. That's done. I was thinking about taking this bolt out and putting a new one in. Not sure yet. Might do that, might not. And then if I do that, I'm gonna lower it down enough so I can take this off and cut that piece out. But I'm getting kind of tired, so I'm gonna go in, get some rest, and get up early tomorrow morning again. So see you in the morning or afternoon or whenever I pick up the camera again. Evening went from, yeah, I'm gonna wash the manure spreader, get it ready to get painted. It's working pretty decent. We want to take it to an auction, we'll see. To Adrian messaging, I think I shot a deer with a bow. And now I have to go help him get the bugger out. Nice little 4-point. Looks like a fighter. Broke that one off a little bit. Good job, bud. Nice. Alright, let's drag him out. 150 yards to go. So since Adrian got that deer, what we're gonna do is we're clean up this shop a little bit. Then we're gonna process it in here, at least to the point, like skin it and get it to the point where we can take it to a processor to finish processing it. We're just gonna start the process of processing it, if that makes any sense. Probably won't show much of anything of that because it's kind of disgusting, and I don't really know how YouTube would react to it, the guidelines and stuff, so we're just not gonna go there. But yeah, we're gonna clean this up a little bit and then get at it.